So we started doing open coffee events and startup weekends, which led to co-working spaces, which led to an investment fund. And I now, part of what we do is I run a program called the Iowa Startup Accelerator. It's a Techstars style accelerator, 90 days. We invest 20% in 10 companies in exchange for a percentage of the company, and we run them through 90 days to get them ready to pitch investors. And we just finished our first class last week, so I'm fresh off of that. I've been helping those teams pitch and get stronger at communicating their ideas. So it's fun to come to Startup Weekend, which is like the beginning of the idea, where you have a little idea and then it grows. So that's a little bit about me. A couple other fast facts. I also do film and television producing, and from Iowa. And so I was in India for a while, and I have a background in media producing. So I got a job working on a Bollywood movie in India. Does anyone watch Bollywood movies? Yeah, that's right. So I worked behind the scenes on 3 cricket movies, and then I got recruited to go in front of the camera. So I played a 19th century British soldier in the most expensive Bollywood movie ever. 19th century British soldier. You can see a photo of me there covered in blood. It was like the movie Braveheart, except for it was in India and there was singing and dancing, and they made me dance. So later I will show you that. So that's a little bit about me, but this weekend is not about me. This weekend is actually is about you. And hopefully the key thing of the whole experience is that it's just fun. So if nothing else happens, we should have fun this weekend. You also might have an opportunity. People that attend Startup Weekends, all sorts of interesting things happen. Sometimes you meet a co-founder that starts a company with you. You learn a new skill, you make a new friend, maybe you test an idea, or maybe at the end of the day you create some connection that leads to something that happens later, whether it's a new job or it's a date, I don't know. Whatever happens. Startup Weekend is a chance to just bring a bunch of people together that share similar values and views of the world, and to try to build a community of people around startups, entrepreneurship, technology, innovation. I always say, a very commonly heard saying to our teams in Iowa, my favorite phrase is trust your crazy idea. So this weekend, I encourage you to trust your crazy idea, to take risks, to try new things, try to meet new people. At the end of the day, just have fun. That's the goal. Startup Weekend was founded actually more than almost 6 years ago, and it was started by a guy named Andrew Hyde. And originally, it was a for-profit company that helped people develop their ideas. It eventually got purchased and turned into a nonprofit organization that its mission is to support, inspire, and change the lives of entrepreneurs like you. So there are over 500,000 alumni around the world that have done Startup Weekend. So over 1,200 volunteers that make Startup Weekends happen every year in over 500 cities. And this weekend, there's more than 300 Startup Weekends going on around this global startup battle. So just right now, and we'll meet some of them through Twitter, and you'll see them. I'll show you the hashtag a little bit later. Part of the game is to get you guys all in here to come share your ideas. What's that? To share your ideas, and then starting tomorrow, we're going to have a bunch of coaches who are successful entrepreneurs and technologists come and help you. Daniel, are you here? You're right here. And Anton, are you here?
It's Anton over here.
Anton's right here. So these are 2 of the many coaches that you will see and mentors. Tell us a little bit. Can you give us just a quick background on what you do, just like 2 sentences?
Okay. Hello, I'm Daniel. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I found X3, which is augmented reality mobile game, Best UA, which has attracted 3 rounds of investment, and I sold it just 3 months ago. And now I run a next project which delivers goods from internet stores within 1 hour, which is called Delfast. So I know a lot about startups, about how to launch it, how to attract investment, and I will help you just in any of your questions.
Let me ask you this question. When you started this company you just sold, how many people told you were crazy to do that? How many people at least looked at you like, oh man, you're kind of crazy?
They were telling me that I'm crazy from the very beginning, from the first day of this project. So
And
I didn't count.
And you didn't get so many you can't count, but you trusted your crazy ideas and you built what you did. So cool. Thank you, Daniel, for being here. Let's give it up for all of the coaches. It's a round of applause because they're also volunteering their time, running companies elsewhere to come in this weekend. So there's that. So if you've stopped listening to me earlier, now's a good time to tune in because I'm going to tell you about a really big opportunity. This weekend is part of the Global Startup Battle. Like I said, there are hundreds of cities doing startup weekends this weekend and next weekend because it's Global Entrepreneurship Week. Literally thousands of people just like you all over the world doing startup weekends. There's an opportunity during all startup weekends to win some prizes, but this weekend the prizes are even crazier. And I want to tell you a little bit about what Global Startup Battle means. So there are different tracks to attract different types of companies. The 5 are, the first one is just general startups. There's a track for women-led companies. There's a track for companies or ideas that are trying to do something in education. This says do the kind thing track, so a track that's, I believe, focused on social good. And then the innovators track is really big ideas. If you want to know more about those, you can go to globalstartupbattle.com/tracks. The teams that finished in the top 3 places here in Kyiv this weekend can have the opportunity, if you want, to apply for these. So the prizes are pretty crazy. So you can win a booth for your company at the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas. You can attend the Launch Conference, which is a .co thing that goes on in the US. Mentoring, one-on-one free mentoring sessions from people established and successful entrepreneurs. A trip to the Up Global offices, which are in Seattle. Free legal consulting. There's actually, let me show you one other deck, or one other slide that's not on here, because I just got it. Wait for it. Can you see that? Sorry, technical difficulties. Just being very patient. I'll just show you what is going on. Oh, I see. Okay, sorry. So you've learned about the tracks. They're also giving, these are new prizes that just announced today. So tickets to South by Southwest in Austin, Texas. A trip to New York City for a media tour with the stock exchange. Free MailChimp for a year. Free social media stuff for a year. What else do we have? $20,000 in General Assembly courses, $5,000 living stipends, one-on-one mentoring sessions, 40 hours of free consulting on web development. They literally just sent that to me like an hour ago. So the point being, there is a lot of opportunity for the 3 teams that win this weekend. The way it will work is you actually, within 48 hours of finishing Startup Weekend, if you finish in the top 3, you have to submit a 90-second video. A 90-second video that captures your idea, and you have to do it 48 hours from the end of this Startup Weekend. I think it was said earlier that this afternoon or this evening we can do pitches in Russian or Ukrainian if you want, but on Sunday we'd really prefer if your pitches were in English, and they require pitches to be in English for this, so it helps practice the 90-second pitches if you are interested in the Global Startup Battle. So as you're working on your ideas, take some time to look at this. Are there any questions on that? Okay. Let me come back here.
So we only need the 3 startups and we'll go to America.
Well, I know, possibly. That's what I'm going to say, possibly. And then we have to work on the visas and all that other stuff, certainly. But it is an opportunity to be a part, again, to see the opportunity how Startup Weekend is this global thing, even though it just feels like you're doing an event just here in the Ukraine. This stuff wouldn't happen without sponsors. So there's two particular sponsors locally that are making this happen. You're going to see a bunch of Red Bull, I believe, tomorrow or Sunday. That's coming. That'll be, if you haven't had that before, that'll wake you up. And then wanted to just take a second to talk about the building that we're in today.
Так, треба сказати обов'язково пару слів. Організація, яка нас приймає тут, ми зараз знаходимося в супер новій будівлі, в якій ще навіть до кінця не закінчені ремонти, але в якій вже можна комфортно, нормально працювати. Тут вже проходять класи. Комп'ютерна академія ШАК, новий їхній спейс, один з найкращих спейсів, які я взагалі у них бачив по всій Україні. Так що давайте поаплодуємо просто ШАКу за те, що нас приймає. Да, і коли ви будете чекінитися, якщо ви ще не чекінулися, там є спот, який вже тут створений, тобто не на... Коли ви чекінитесь, там є вибір, чекінитись на Лесі Українки або тут, ви можете вже чекінитися тут. Можна ще раз зачекінитись тут, it's окей. От, ну, типу, можна чекінитись тут спот створений, так що просять фотографії, чекіньтесь, Twitter, I believe we will have Twitter Storm during the startup weekend? Yeah. Окей, всі учасники стартап вікенду постять в Twitter, і в кінці кожного вікенду вимірюється кількість твітів, яка опублікована по результатам вікенду, і той комітет, який виграє, він отримує типу якийсь супер вау-вау-вау приз, який тримається в секреті. Тому якщо ви твітите багато, у нас є шанси виграти. От, це все. Я даю слово назад Енді. Дякую.
Alright. If you do want to tweet, you may have seen this. The hashtag, which you just said, is right there. Awesome. Let's keep going. Let's get to the next level of sponsors. So none of us would be here without the organizing team that made this happen. None of us would be here without this facility being provided for us. And none of us would be here without some international and national sponsors. So the European Commission created Fiware. Does anyone know what that is? Okay, a couple people. This is, I'm just gonna, because I don't want to mess this up and we don't have this where I'm from, I'm just gonna read it. The European Commission has developed Fiware, a unique, free, and open source developer platform intended to unleash the potential of cutting-edge internet technologies crucial to the future of areas such as smart cities, Internet of Things, robotics, and cybersecurity, clean tech, and more. We are supporting the the Fiware by spreading the word and encouraging you all to use them and to do usage to customer We're going to kind of gather at least, maybe start with 10 people up here, and they're going to come over here, and then where did my papers go? Thank you. Okay. All right, so you're going to, on this piece of paper, write the name of your idea. So let's say, so one of my ideas is I want to open a restaurant called I Don't Know Where Do You Want to Go. Does that work? That doesn't work. Okay. I will write the name of my idea here, and then I will write my name on this piece of paper, and we'll number it. And then the first person will come up, and you'll have 60 seconds. Tanya will turn on the clock at 60 seconds, and she will say, and when the clock starts, you have 60 seconds to pitch, which I'll explain in a second. And then when you're finished, you will take your piece of paper, and we're going to tape them around the room. Does that work? Okay.
Maybe we will give the bigger pieces.
We don't have enough room on the walls, so challenge.
We have other rooms.
Okay, I think we're.
Yeah.
Okay, so does that make sense?
And one more announcement.
Yes.
We have online broadcasting going right now,
Okay.
so your friends could see how you will be pitching right now, and the link to the broadcasting, тобто саме посилання зараз є в групі Startup Weekend Kyiv і на сторінці Startup Weekend Kyiv на Фейсбуці. Тому можете сторінка івенту Startup Weekend Kyiv, GSB і сторінка на Фейсбуку самого хакатону Startup Weekend Kyiv. В обох місцях є лінки на YouTube трансляцію, тому можете кидати ці лінки прямо зараз от лайв все йде.
I understand that word. Shut up. Okay, a couple questions. I know there's some questions. So the first commonly asked question is, can I pitch something that I've already started on? The answer is no, but if you've just done a lot of research and you're just kind of like thinking about it, yes. But one of the reasons is we don't want, if you've already built code, if you have lines of code, can't do that. It's a little unfair because the other teams have already, they're starting tonight, so you can't have a head start. So if you've already started something, you can't pitch that idea. It has to be new. Second question, can I pitch 2 ideas? So this says no, pick your favorite. What I will say is everyone will pitch 1, and if we still have time and space, maybe we'll let you do 2. But start with 1. It says, what if my idea isn't selected? This is important. The point of this weekend is actually not the ideas. The point isn't to win your idea. The point is to go through the process of being an entrepreneur, make connections, learn how to build ideas. So if your idea doesn't win, certainly if you want to go home and be sad, that's fine. I think that it would be better to join another team and have the experience of building an idea and a product with a group of people, and then maybe bring your idea back to a future startup weekend, or get so inspired on Monday you can make a team and you can start. 2 more. Can I still work on my idea if it's not selected? So if you're the only one, if your idea doesn't get in the final selection, can you still do your idea? The answer is yes, but you have to have at least 1 other person with you. So no teams of 1, but you can do teams of 2. No teams of 1, but you can do teams of 2. Last question. Can I use any pitch props, slides when you're pitching? Props are okay, but no slides. So no quick slide makers. Just remember, you only have 60 seconds, and Tanya's pretty hardcore with that timer. She's going to hit you with the iPad. All right. Are there any questions, comments, funny things that anyone wants? Okay. How do I pitch? Here is my suggestion. Oops. I skipped too far. So there are 3 parts. Your name and who you are, the problem you're solving and who it's for, the solution, your name and why it's unique. Oh, there's one more. And what do you need as a team? So again, your name. Everyone talks too much about themselves. They get up here and they're like, my name is Andy and I have a degree in computer science and I've been thinking a lot about things and I'm really smart. Right, fail. That's a fail. So just come up and say, my name's Andy. I'm a developer and I have an idea. and then go into your idea. So just don't spend 57 seconds on who you are and then 2 seconds on your idea. Your name, the problem you're solving and who it's for. So what's the problem you're solving? So instead of saying, well, I want to make a website that allows you to book vacations as a group, talk about what that problem is. So maybe the problem there is, well, when I go on vacation with my family members and I want to split the bill, I can't split plane tickets. The solution, how you are going to do it, and then what do you need on your team. So let me just give you a sample. My name is Andy. I'm from Iowa. I have started 2 companies. The problem that I want to solve is shared group travel. So when a group of my friends decides we're going to go to London, and we get there, and we have to book a hotel room, I have to book the hotel room, and then everyone has to give me 20 pounds. We're going to develop an app that allows you to share costs, and you can pay with the app, and then it will send a request to 3 people on the trip, and we'll be able to divide the costs. I am a marketer, and I'm sort of a sales guy, but I need a developer and a front-end designer and anyone else who just loves travel. And then the last piece is the name of my company is Travel Swarm. Travel Swarm, that's my idea. I just came up with that right now.
Great idea.
Travel Swarm. So, and then I would have written Travel Swarm on my piece of paper. Okay? So one more time, think about it. Your name and who you are, be quick. The problem you're solving, how you're going to solve it, and then what do you need on your team? So you may be developer, designer, marketer, money person, enthusiastic people, whatever you think you need. Everyone's happy? Okay. Almost there. All right. We will then allow everyone to vote. The way that when we break up, everyone will get 3 little Post-it notes, and you'll have 10 minutes. You'll go around, and you'll vote by putting the Post-it notes on the idea that you like. 3 of them.
So do you allow to speak in Russian to guys that are not very fluent? Do you allow to pitch in Russian?
Oh, yeah, you can pitch in Russian. Yes, I think that's fine. I would say in Russian, I understand that it's hard to speak a second language. I can barely speak my first language. So yes, you can pitch in Russian. That's fine. Okay, so then you'll go around and you'll have some conversation and you'll talk about which team you want to join. You will get 3 votes. You can vote for the same 3 votes on one. You can go across 3. You can vote for yourself. And the goal is that we were trying to narrow this down to 8 ideas. Okay? When you're voting and you can talk, you can say like, hey, I still need a developer. I'm looking for a marketer. Hey, I'm interested in your idea. Just try to meet each other and see if you think you can work together for the next 2 days. Cool. So here's a couple facts to know. 65% of all startups fail due to issues with team. People don't get along. So in the voting time, that's a good chance to try to see if you get along. Double check you have personalities that will work. You want to make sure that all the teams have a diverse group. So if you have 5 developers, your marketing might be terrible. So make sure you have a marketer. Or maybe if you're 5 marketers, you don't have a developer. Well, you're not going to be able to build anything. You're just going to have a really nice PowerPoint presentation, which is fine, but try to be diverse. And the last one is no one is CEO. Everyone wears as many hats. It's a small group. We only have 54 hours, so everybody's going to have to do everything. So there's nobody in charge, and you have to eventually get over the fact that it goes from being one person's idea to everybody's idea. It'll make it much more fun if you can get the group to own the idea. On Sunday, you will be judged on 3 criteria. This is the same criteria that the Global Startup Battle is judging on. Validation. So what validation means is that customers or potential customers, you have proof that they would actually buy it. And sometimes they said that, maybe it's they signed up for an email list, maybe it's they liked it on Facebook, maybe you actually sell something by Sunday, maybe. The second criteria is execution and design. So how well did the team work together, and how nice is the thing that they made? The third one is the business model. What's business model in Russian? Business model. I didn't even know I spoke Russian. That's great. The business model, for those of you who are new to entrepreneurship, is how a thing makes money. So how do you do something that someone pays you for? So what's the business model? So validation is making sure you have real customers that will buy the real thing that you're talking about. How well you design it. This is also some points here. Just did you work together well? Were you a good team? And the last one is, what's your business model? How does it make money, or how does it create value? Some of you may be wanting to do a social good company that helps the community. That can be accounted in your business model. I'm going to do it one more time. Validation. Did your team get out and talk to customers? Are they actually solving a real problem? Have you identified a special target market? Execution and design. Do you have a minimum viable product or prototype? How functional is your technical demo? You don't have to build a whole thing, just a demo. And then design matters. Is your product easy to use? Business model. Are you solving a problem? Is your idea unique? And how do you plan to make this into a successful business? All right, we went over that like 4 times. Hopefully people followed that. All right, when we're done tonight, you don't want to leave. You have to do 3 things tonight after we get done. You have to pick an area, so we have different offices. So once we get done, you'll have teams. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 offices. Some of them can be shared, but you need to make sure each team before you leave tonight has a workspace. Second, you need to make a sign that has your team members, or team name, number, the number of your team, the members, and the problem you're trying to solve. And then if you have time tonight, if you're not here too late, you can brainstorm a little bit about the ideas, pick some priorities, and figure out who's going to do what if we have time. Sometimes it gets a little late depending on how long the pitch goes. Whew. Okay, should I just stop talking so we can process for a second? I'm exhausted. All right, watch this video and let you think about it for a second.
Sorry. Too much going on. Technical difficulties.
Okay. This is All right, are we ready for this? I need you to do one thing. This side of the room, we're going to try to create a path down the side. So I actually just need, this is a group exercise. We're just going to shift some chairs in. We're going to need a very small walk space here and a small walk space here. Okay, this is going to get crazy. Okay. So everybody find a seat, and then we're going to get ready. Let me just walk through it one more time. We're going to have about the first 10 people come up here. I am going to come. I'm going to come and I'm going to write the name of my idea down. So I'm writing down the name of my company. I'm getting a number for my company, and I'm writing my name down below it. Okay? Perfect. All right, after I've done that, I come up here. I look at my 60-second timer. The timer goes, I have 60 seconds. What's my name? What's the problem I'm solving? How am I solving it? What do I need help with? And then I'm going to say thank you, and everyone's going to cheer. And then I'm going to come over here, and I'm just going to and we're going to try to go all the way around the room. Good? Can we move that table a little bit, maybe just so, or shift the chairs? All right. It's a lot of information. All right, it's a lot of English too. I'm tired just listening to myself. All right. Who's ready to pitch? Just raise your hand if you're going to pitch. Okay, let's have, if you're ready to pitch, come up here and just hang out over here. We'll get the first group up.
Let's support the guys.
Okay, we will get them fired up.
Maybe we should give the people stickers to vote before.
Well, after we get them out.
We'll give them.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we have how many up here? 1, 2, 3, just kind of pile in this way. All right, if you're thinking about pitching, just as somebody finishes, just kind of sneak up here. All right, are we ready? Okay, we're ready. All right, who is going to be our brave volunteer to go first? I promise I will reward the person who volunteers. Okay, what's your name? All right, so just hang out there, Yvonne. Let's get Yvonne a piece of paper and get his. Yep. Our timer's here. Yep. And so you're going to write a number 1 on there, and then, or number 2. Sorry, number 2. I'm not going to probably be on a team. All right. While he's doing this, I have to say this. Okay. So does anybody watch sports? Do you ever watch sports? Okay. So before when you're watching a sports team, before the game, when they come running out, the crowd cheers like crazy. And the reason that is because the crowd gives the energy to the basketball players or the football players, and the players perform better. So the louder you are, the more energy you give to these people who are taking a little bit of a risk, the better the pitches will be. So what I would like to do, and when we have the cheering going on for this, I hope that we interrupt a class next door. I hope they're like, what was that? Okay? Okay, okay, good. All right, everyone, is the team all together? We have our timer is ready, okay? We'll just have them as they come in. Okay, so we have the first 3 ready to go, and then what I would say is after we sort of get through the first 3, people can just do it quietly over there. All right. All right, so Ivan is going to go first. He is helping y'all by going first. So when I introduce him, I want you to just go like we're at some NBA basketball game. I want you to go crazy, okay? All right. Ready? Ready, team? I know we have little stickies to give them to hang stuff up. Here we go. Or little, sorry. You guys are also going to, the pitchers, you're going to get a thing to stick it to the window. All right. Okay, attention, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the, wow, the lights went out. That was cool. Let's give an incredibly warm welcome, maybe a standing ovation the first time, just to get you out of your seats. For our first pitcher, what's the name? Okay, the company is, or the idea is Landing Land. And let's give it up for Ivan.
Всем привет, меня зовут Иван. Моя идея — это конструктор посадочных страниц Landing Land. Главное отличие всех конструкторов — это в том, что он будет бесплатный, а оплата будет взиматься за лиды, то есть за заявки, которые будут идти с этих страниц. Мне нужен фронтенд, бэкенд и SEO-специалист. Еще у меня 20 секунд, и мне нужна комната на неделю. Спасибо.
All right, let's give it up. All right. Okay. Coming up next. We're good. All right.
Меня без микрофона слышно?
Андрюша, очень внятно говори, потому что от этого огорчения никто ничего не слышит.
Меня слышно без микрофона? Ребят, пишут, да? Нормально.
Андрей.
Меня зовут Андрей. Вот этот листочек. Вот. Андрей, я маркетолог, рекламщик в прошлом, поэтому я знаю, что очень важно визуально представлять информацию. Я подготовил. Проблема, которую я хочу решить, это проблема, которая появляется у больного человека. То есть человек, когда чем-то заболевает, у него возникает куча вопросов. Врачи, таблетки, скорые, процедуры, это все фиг запомнишь. Пытаются люди решать эту проблему по-разному. Некоторые клеят стикеры на холодильник для того, чтобы ничего не забыть. Некоторые настраивают 24 будильника на телефоне. Самые умные, правда, перекидывают эту проблему на жену или на маму, мол, ты мне напоминай и рассказывай, там, что мне как принимать. Проблема нужно решение следующее. Нам нужно мобильное приложение, которое все это будет хорошо усваивать, знать все наши курсы болезни, больницы, врачи и так далее, и нам это все выдавать в режиме to-do, сегодня делай вот это, вот это, вот это, вот это, и все у тебя будет хорошо. В перспективе мы надеемся, что тогда все это закрутится на человека,
All right. Good job. With props and everything. All right. Remember, if you should be thinking about what are your top 3, so if you got to take notes or think, are you ready? Timer ready, and...
Привет, я вопрос хочу задать. Кто-нибудь знает, что такое FireChat?
Да.
Руку, пожалуйста. Ну, в принципе, мало человек. Я думаю, что это технология, которая будет создавать вообще будущее интернета в принципе. Меш-сети, ну, вообще в принципе. Вот. Это то, что в итоге соберет все понятия связи, ну, все известные нам виды связи в одно понятие. В одну иконку на статус-баре для дизайнеров, я вижу, спасибо. Вот. И это будет просто коннект. Вот. Что я предлагаю? Мне нужен один дизайнер, разработчик под iOS и Android, потому что она будет кроссплатформенная. Это будет приложение. Я предлагаю стать в музыкальном авангарде peer-to-peer вообще сетей. В принципе, времени мало. Хэштеги Bluetooth, кроссплатформенность, синхронизированное воспроизведение, равноправие, управление очередью.
Спасибо. All right, come this way. Take a sticker, and then you're going to hang it over here. All right, who's next? Let's give it up for Radio Like.
Привет, меня зовут Андрей, и вчера ночью я не поспал, потому что выводил WebMoney на биткоины. Но говорить мы будем о музыке. Я люблю музыку Дэвида Гетта и Рианы, и не люблю Киркорова и Моисеева. Я качаю музыку и сохраняю на флешке, потом слушаю в машине, но она мне быстро надоедает. Тогда я включаю радио, но когда начинается реклама, то мне становится грустно. Давайте сделаем систему, чтобы на радио можно было лайкать песни, а потом бы тюнер сканировал все радиостанции и перекидывал тебя туда, где играет твоя любимая музыка. Это может быть решение для машины, компьютера, планшета, телефона, часов и даже холодильника. В команду нужны все, кто не Кобзон. Радио Лайк. Слушайте музыку, которая вам нравится.
All right, 12 seconds to go. Okay, good energy, audience. Keep giving the energy. All right, who's next? Who's next? Number six, fan app.
Всем привет, меня зовут Дима, я более 4 лет занимаюсь продвижением в социальных сетях. Хочу сделать приложение под Facebook, программа лояльности для брендов. Какую проблему мы решаем? Все бренды посоздавали странички в Facebook, набрали там 1000, 10 тысяч лайков, и все. И там как бы печаль происходит, никто ни с чем не общается. Я хочу с помощью приложения это все оживить. То есть пользователи будут за свои действия в социальных сетях получать деньги, призы, подарки, а бренды будут получать более лояльных пользователей и будут получать, скажем так, более активные сообщества. Мне в команду нужен разработчик под Facebook. Спасибо.
All right, give it up for Diма. All right, who's next? Okay, get it sticky. It looks like up next we have Victor. Victor, are you ready?
Sir? Your mic.
Всем привет. Я пришел сюда с идеей для айтишников, которых постоянно атакуют рекрутеры. Я знаю, что они хуже назойливых мух, и мне кажется, что я знаю, как мы можем решить эту проблему. Мы можем, наиболее назойливые из всех рекрутеров, те, которые получают бонусы за то, чтобы устроить нас всех на работу. Так вот, если мы соберем все вакансии, за которые платят бонусы, в одном месте, тогда им не будет нужды больше обращаться к нам с 3-4 сторон. Понимаете, о чем я говорю? Если все рекрутеры абсолютно точно известны о том, что бонусы все хранятся в одном месте, они могут спокойно обрабатывать их коллективно. И таким образом, те люди, к которым они стучатся с 3 сторон, например, хорошего разработчика атакуют от 4 до 18 рекрутеров в неделю. Это число уменьшится до 1. Но это главная ваша прибыль. А прибыль стартапа, который я придумал, он просто в том, что можно будет направить часть этих денег на себя. Идея абсолютно рабочая, никому ничего продавать заново не нужно. Нужно просто немножко покодить.
All right. So, thank you. As you are listening, think about maybe your favorite, but if you're not sure, you just think, I need to talk to Victor a little more. That's interesting, but I have some questions. Think about what those questions might be, because you're going to have 10 minutes at the end of the pitches to ask questions. All right. Thank you, Victor. There you go. All right. Coming up next with a prop. Let's give it up for Max. Привет. All right.
Итак, представим ситуацию, вы идете домой, зима, морозы, минус 15, вы заболели, вам надо зайти в аптеку, что-то купить, каких-то медикаментов, вы набрали все, что видели, все, что вам вроде как бы нужно. Приходите домой, открываете свою аптечку домашнюю, смотрите, что у вас и так много чего есть, у вас какие-то есть, не знаю, одинаковые вещи, которые, зачем вы покупали, неизвестно. И также вы видите, что вы не все купили. Вы больной, возвращаетесь в эту аптеку, что-то докупаете. Проблема, которую я хочу решить, это актуальная информация для своей домашней аптеки. Бенефиты, которые можно получить отсюда. С этим приложением вы сможете сэкономить время на поиски, деньги. Также, если вы видите, вы можете найти человека, которому вы можете помочь. Которому вы можете помочь, и он может найти ваши медикаменты в аптеке. Спасибо.
All right. Perfect. All right. So, my understanding is Ukraine is one of the first countries in the world to have a startup weekend dedicated to women. I don't think we've had a women pitcher yet. So, women out there, if you're thinking about pitching, now is the time to come up. I like that. All right. Good. This is happening. All right. Who is next? Coming up next is Daria. No, are you next? Right? You want to go? Oh, okay. I think we. All right. Let's give a round of applause for Eugen. All right.
Всем привет, меня зовут Евгений, я веб-разработчик. Я к вам с идеей продукта, который должен решить проблему поиска географических местоположений, быстрый поиск определенных географических мест. Как это делается? Это делается за счет сегментации разноплановых географических объектов. Под сегментацией я понимаю положительные и отрицательные теги. Под разноплановыми географическими объектами я подразумеваю не только виды объектов здания, а и такие виды объектов, как улица, регион и город. Подразумевается, с одной стороны, в игровой форме должна быть набиваться база тегов. Самое вкусное и интересное – это аналитика по сегментам, которые образуются в результате участвующих, набивающих эту базу в игровой форме. Ищу, собственно, кому интерес к аналитике, к разработке и геосегментации, кому будет интересно, всегда рад.
All right. Coming up next, I visit Anya and Daria. Is that right? You answered the call. All right, let's give it up for our first women pitching team. All right.
Всем привет. Меня зовут Аня и я Даша. Значит, наш проект связан с интернет-знакомствами, а точнее электронными свахами. Значит, проблема, которую мы решаем, проблема, понятно, одиночество, поиска половинки, нехватки времени на поиск партнера, неважно, половинки или партнера, каждый что-то ищет свое. Почему наш проект отличается от других проектов? Потому что есть проблема, что касается особенно женщин очень мало на сайтах знакомств. Это связано с тем, что слишком большой поток информации. Наша задача заключается в том, что наш проект будет автоматически после заполнения анкеты отфильтровывать тех людей, которые вам подходят по параметрам. И только после этого он присылает вам подходящих по параметрам людей на почту или же просто отображает их в системе, как вам более удобно. В принципе, решение проблемы заключается в том, что это автоматический подбор, и кто нам нужен в команду, нам нужны полностью все разработчики мобильного приложения, да, в общем, все нужны, потому что все менеджеры, оба менеджеры, вот, и нам нужны полностью технари, у нас с этим беда.
All right, if you're into dating, gotta see Daria and Anya. All right, coming up next, is Pavel next? Is that who's next? I think we're on. Did we skip anyone? Okay, looks like we're Pavel. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Pavel!
Вы знаете, что меня зовут Павел, приятно вас всех видеть. Я руковожу аутсорсингом e-commerce проектов. Идея такова: все мы шопим в интернете и знаем, как сложно найти порой товар, а когда мы его покупаем, мы обязательно смотрим отзывы, нам это очень важно, прежде чем что-то купить. Соответственно, проблема в том, что отзывов о товарах зачастую очень мало, и нам по крупицам приходится их выдирать с разных ресурсов. И для интернет-магазинов есть проблема, что на их карточках товаров они хотят повысить конверсию, а у них отзывов достаточно мало. Соответственно, предлагается сделать агрегированный ресурс, который будет собирать со всех доступных мест в инете отзывы по конкретным товарам, публиковать их в ленту. Это будет удобно для пользователей, а для магазинов это будет виджет, который будет стянуть с этой ленты виджет все товары. То есть все будут в данном случае счастливы, и мы с нашим стартапом тем более. В команду нужны фронт-энд разработчики, веб-программист. Лучше написать это на Angular, полезная платформа, чтобы быстро было. Маркетолог и все собой
All right, I don't know about you, but I totally agree with him. All right, who's coming up next? All right, coming up next, it looks like Content Guru from Sultan, if I'm saying that right. Sultan, if I'm saying that right. Let's hear a round of applause for Sultan.
Hi, my name is Sultan. I currently lead 2 startups. This idea is about Content Guru. Now information is being overloaded over the world, and what's happening is that good quality content is being sold, but everything else is trash. And our site is basically a freelancer site where clients can come and order very high quality content in any language, in localized language, from anywhere of the world. Basically, to attract our clients, we use tactics called girls. We provide girls for clients, which means G for good quality, interesting, relevant, localized by language and info, and short and specific. So, which means that quality content. So, if anyone is interested, I need a developer, front-end designer, and probably marketer as well. Thank you.
All right, that was great. My Russian is really coming along. I totally understood what he was saying. Excellent. All right, coming up next. I don't even know how to say it, so let's just good wave. Good wave. Oh, because I got it. Let's get up for Good Wave!
As India already mentioned, we call it Good Wave. My name is Elder. I'm a co-founder of BioWave Group. So today, hold it. Keep the mic up. So, as I told you already, okay, I'll start in Russian for some reason. Все мы хотим быть здоровыми, но, скажем так, сейчас большинство всех application разработаны и заточены под спортсменов, кто больше всего, грубо говоря, заморочен состоянием своим здоровьем, но, скажем, офисные работники и, в общем, ребята, которые только-только вступают на стезю здорового образа жизни, не знают, в общем, толкового приложения, которое было бы всегда под рукой. Так вот, мы придумали очень классное, точнее, хотим доработать классное одно предложение, которое Энди сейчас и держит, любезно, которое бы смогло бы очень круто показывать состояние твоего здоровья, дыхание, пульсы и прочее. В общем, good wave.
All right, I appreciate you trying that in English originally. Let's give it up for Good Wave. Okay. All right, we are doing well. So there's 15. We're almost halfway to the super goal of 35. If you're thinking about pitching, now is a good time to join our team over here. We've got 3. So just come up. This is one of those things you will probably regret not pitching versus if you actually pitch. So you'll go home on a Monday and you'll say, I wish I pitched. So if you're thinking about it, now's a good time. All right, coming up next is Tax Easy. Tax Easy.
Hi all, my name is Irina, and like last 6 years, I'm working in financial industry in Cyprus, Luxembourg, Ukraine, and other countries. Okay, I'll speak louder. So what is the problem? All my friends ask me, how shall I organize my business? Where shall I register it? What is the most advantage? What are the advantages of living in country A or country B? And in order to answer these questions, you need to search internet a lot. And at the end, when you're confused with numbers and with percentage of taxes, you need to ask a consultant. So I just wanted to make a portal which will include all the information in respect of taxation in easier language, and also in respect of how to organize your business and provide services for providers.
All right, thank you very much. Good job on our second female presenter. Other females out there, we'd love to see you come down and present as well. Other people that are hesitating, now is the time to come up. Yeah, I think so. I think you can pitch. I've been at startup weekends where people just threw ideas out and other teams just took them. So if you want to come up, we've got a little bit of time. All right, we are on to App Hatcher. App Hatcher, Vlad and team with App Hatcher. Let's give them a round of applause.
Привет, меня зовут Влад, я занимаюсь мобильным маркетингом. Я хочу вам сказать про AppHatcher. AppHatcher — это такая рекламная сеть, где вы покупаете предустановки приложения на новых мобильных телефонах. Что это значит? Это значит, что вы купили мобильный телефон, а приложение, которое кто-то хочет продвинуть, уже установлено на нем. Зачем это нужно? Сейчас как выглядит то, что кто-то хочет продвинуть свое приложение? Они идут в рекламное агентство, они несут деньги в какой-нибудь Google, Google ставит баннер в чужое приложение, и только потом юзер кликает на баннер и получает приложение. Как предлагаем сделать мы? Вы несете деньги к нам, мы отдаем деньги магазину телефонов, и они предоставят приложение. Почему магазины это будут делать? Потому что они не хотят искать, откуда им находить в установке приложений сейчас. Им это неудобно делать, а мы сделаем, что это они кнопку нажали, и приложение уже на телефоне готово. Нам нужны разработчики и...
All right, keep clapping there, good job. Props and everything. All right, who still wants to pitch? Now is the time. Come on over and get signed up. We're getting close to the end, but we have 15 ideas. There's still room for 20 more. There's still time, so if you're thinking, now is the time. You might as well practice. Okay. All right. Anyone else want to get in line? Come on down. Hang out over here. We'll get you signed up. All right. All right, couple more pitches. If you're thinking about it, get in line. Let's give it up for Max. Let's give it up for Max. All right.
My name is is Max, and I'm a developer, and I have few startups that I'm working on, and I like to bring some fun to kids' life. And actually, I want to develop a series of simple kids games, like really age 5 to 6, maybe 3 to 6, on the mobile and app. So if we have like artists or someone who can design these games, join me.
All right, let's give it up for Max James. Thank you. All right. Okay, anyone else hesitating now as we're getting down the last minute to sign up for this, so if you're thinking, get in here. All right. Got it. All right, let's hear it for Igor. Go for it. All right, let's hear it for Igor.
Я удалю! Социальные сети не возможно. Два человека. Как мы видим, как мы видим, два человека всего лишь нет в социальных сетях, там есть все. Я не предлагаю изобретать Facebook, я всего лишь предлагаю, вот, идея фаер-чата, близка, нам тоже придут. Я предлагаю ваш профиль в социальных сетях выдвинуть чуть-чуть дальше, ваши реальные социальные сети, вокруг вас сейчас. Я в Фейсбуке, все в Фейсбуке, я не знаю, кто вы. Реально не знаю. И пока есть куча приложений, которые показывают, кто у вас друзья, но вы еще не меня друзья. Идея по Bluetooth, по Wi-Fi показывать, кто вокруг вас. iOS, пожалуйста, команда.
All right, giving away money. All right, coming up next. Wow.
Прошу прощения, что 40 раз чистый экспромт только для рекорда, потому что мы набираем. Значит, название тоже придуманное, фанфуд, только что просто я нашел такую проблему, когда сидишь в каком-то заведении и кушаешь, да, и тебе иногда что не нравится, официант или еда там плохая, ну, в общем, или обстановка там напрягает, или наоборот очень нравится. И тебе хочется об этом рассказать администратору, но тебе лень идти к администратору, потому что страшно, ну, или там не хочется, или еще что-то. Но даже официантке сказать, что она плохая или хорошая, как-то лишний раз, ну. Поэтому предлагаю сделать сервис, который умеет это делать. Я имею в виду, в котором есть заведение, в которое мы можем зайти и поставить плюсик, добавить карму или добавить минусик, или написать администратору. В общем, сделать так, чтобы в сервисе объединить все эти заведения, и нам было легко и просто общаться с администраторами анонимно, инкогнито, так сказать. Все?
All right. All right, that looks like the end of our line. Is there anyone else that still wants to come up and pitch? Tanya wants to come up and pitch? Okay, Tanya's going to come up and pitch. Anyone else? We got money still getting handed out. All right. So if anybody pitched one idea and you really want to pitch a second idea, like you really have another idea, you can go ahead and do that, but we're going to wrap up this pitch thing really quick. So let's give it up for Tanya!
I haven't been doing this for quite a long time. Anyway, my name is called Quick and Clean. The best is that this idea is already validated. I have a friend who had a huge problem. She is traveling, she is working for different projects in Germany, and she's traveling every single week. She's coming home on Friday and going to a different project on Monday. Her problem is that she's spending a lot of time on cleaning and ironing things. So why not to solve this problem? So I'm offering a simple web application where a person can log in things, his or her luggage, saying that please take the luggage from this hotel and bring me to this hotel in a different city. And we take care of everything, cleaning, ironing, and delivering your luggage, delivering clean, fresh, crispy to your hotel door. Thank you.
All right, give it up for Tanya! All right, one more. Is there one more? All right, if you're hesitating, now is the last minute. Sure. You're a person who waits till the last minute. This is it. All right, we're going to give it up to Requestable. Requestable, that's the name of the company. All right, Requestable.
Thank you for new name. Впрочем, я продолжу на русском. Значит, достаточно простая идея. Все знают про сервисы, в которых можно зарегистрировать стол в ресторане на какое-то время. Вот. Да. В общем, у меня зарегистрировать можно не стол, у меня можно зарегистрировать блюдо на такое-то время. Вы приходите в ресторан на такое-то время и получаете свое блюдо, что более удобно и более прибыльно. Кстати, по поводу стола что-то было, да. Что-то я подумал. В общем, веберы, фронтендеры сильно нужны. Всем спасибо.
All right. Get down there. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone want to pitch a second idea? Anyone? Anyone? Any of the mentors want to pitch? Okay. Going once? All right. All right, as we get ready for this next pitch, make sure that you have 3 of these. There's a couple people passing them out. This is going to be your vote. All right, this is getting serious. Here we go. This might be our last pitch, so let's hear a really loud round of applause.
Меня зовут Данил, я еще название не придумал, но в общем АР чего-то будет, арена, наверное. Значит, вы идете по городу, и ну, вы не знаете, где можно покушать, вы не знаете крутые места, но потом вы делаете вот так вот, и вам здесь отображается в дополненной реальности рестораны, кафе. И главное, что если вы видите, например, Энди тоже, вот у него такой шлем, и вы можете общаться, чатиться. Тут такой твиттер, вот над вами твиттер. Вот. Ну и мне нужны разработчики, дизайнеры, фронтенд, бэкенд, маркетологи, продажи, ну в общем все. Да, и бегущая строка. Ну это потом следует. Сзади дрон, геликоптер еще должен быть. Вот, он снимает видео и постит в Инстаграм.
Do you see why he's a successful serial entrepreneur? I don't even know what he said, and I'm laughing. I don't even know what's going on there. All right, is that the last one? Because here's the last chance. You were hesitating. You've been planning for weeks. You've been thinking about pitching. You're sitting on the edge of your seat. You're waiting. This is it, like the last chance to come up and pitch. Going once, going twice. All right, there's our pitches. Look at that. All right, 21. All right. So if you don't have 3 little Post-it notes, you need to come up here and get those. You'll have about 10 minutes, and your idea is to just mingle around and talk to each other. And then we will do the voting. You have 3 votes, and you can put 1 on all 3, or 2 on 1, or 1 on 1, and ready, set, go.
So yeah. I like the last
I gave the seekers everybody, like, almost everybody, like 1 or 2 people. Everybody else wants to additional voices. Да. Это 3 штуки.
И деньги вернули не все в социальных сетях. Я знал, що я їх не потрачу.
Так реально, всі, ну, типу, блін, ВКонтакте першим з'явилося.
Приносит мне, я в Google, оказывается, говорит. Ну, Google Plus, говорит, я забыл.
Вот раз, два, три, да, там є. It's kind of strange because like the stream is on and it's not turning off. Like you're playing the music.
Well, we'll wait until YouTube kills us.
and the stream is fine.
We'll let them send us.
Maybe that's because of Hangouts.
Maybe. Have you ever had one shut down?
Yeah, I had 2 times. I had it 2 times, but it was not by Hangouts. It was by media decoder. Сейчас. Два. Так. If you need to go to restaurant, I can just like back you up. You cool?
I have a sack line somewhere.
Yeah.
How were the ideas? I mean, how it's weird to do a start weekend and not know the ideas. How were they? Did you feel good about them? Were there interesting ones?
Like there were a few crazy ones. Like it's because these people they are like technical ones, but there was a really cool one. So like maybe 5 or 6 were like serious ideas from this one, and the other ones was like copycats, like the guy's kitchen, and I just I like Walmart just acquires the sort of like that. So it's like this, and after they are done, we were gonna count the.
Once the votes are printed out, we'll just take a short amount of time, and then we'll talk about it. Bring that together, and then the top whatever is one more time, and then they can
Да, вроде такого не було правила. Я нічого такого не було.
Ні, ну я маю на увазі, що навіть спеціалістів,
Ні, звісно, можна 3.
Да.
Ну, вроде так, ну, а почему? Probably they could all the 3 tiers.
I think we just have to, I think we'll shake it out sometime. We'll see. I think you guys do this too. It might be just or they could do all 3 on one. It's just it's kind of just sort of it down to 10. And sometimes it's easy, like here's it kind of looks like it's about 8 that happens like so less than 6, I would say we want to, less than 4. But if we go through now, there's about 8 or 9 that want to. All right.
If you haven't voted, get your votes on the wall. Make sure you get your votes on the wall. We're going to narrow this down. We're going to narrow it down to probably 8 teams. So get your votes on the wall. We'll wrap this section up. Get your votes on the wall. All right, about 2 more minutes to get your votes. 2 more minutes to vote. We're almost wrapped up. We're going to get this narrowed down. All right, you have 1 minute to finish voting. 1 minute to finish voting. 1 minute.
Ну, я скажу так, що оце і оце з хакатонів. Значит, ты был на Киев Смарт Сити и ты был на Лингва Парк. Там вот таких куча было, да?
коло кров деякі напаються десь.
А там була наклейка на магніти.
А, і ще там на GSB видавали ці талони.
Я можу себе шукати перебіг.
Так, сіли кролик. До речі, це така штука, це хештег-кампанія нової моделі Мерседеса. І цей чувак, це режисер, який займався хештег-кампанією, складається з 4 кроликів. Він суперкрутий режисер з Нью-Йорка, звати Кейсі Найстед. І він повністю взяв цю кампанію, і він вислав мені ці стікери. Ну, і типу, він особисто вислав цей стікер з Нью-Йорка, прийшов конверт, там було 4 стікери. Ну і це типу. І потім реклама Мерседеса цієї моделі була. Це кранч московський був у 2013 році. Скайп з Хакатона Гараж 48 приїхав. Так, Хаба Дірса все. Так, ну що, а ви зібрали команду якусь? Ага, ну так неправильно. Я понял. Ви залишаєтесь тут на ніч? Ну, неправильно. Краще завтра залишимо.
Ну ні, типу, організаційними.
Я понял.
До 11 мы не можем прийти уже.
Ну, після 11 виходить, як ви можете вийти, але не можете зайти.
Работает видео.
А сейчас человек придет, может?
Что? Зарегистрироваться может, если сейчас придет?
А він оплачував? А, я думаю, так. Треба у Каті запитати, я просто не знаю, яка там сума. Зараз, Катю, ти знаєш Катю візуально? Катю? Це Катя.
Я могу не выработать.
Значить, дивіться, так,
8.
Ну, ні,
не команда,
але
ви хотите выбрать 8 ключей.
А подивіться вибрати і підібрати. Так. Да, але не обскользь. Ну, типа, ти говориш, а в залі всі люди вбивають.
Реально в мене проблем.
Типа,
Я думаю, як вирішити проблему. Глобально ні, треба щось дивитися глобально.
ні, скажи більше, є і, виходить, вони відкрили волки з ці щось. І волки вони служили, робили, вони робили таку штуку, типа, є щось, і воно тобі показує, в якому найближчому магазині буде, така ця штука вже лежить.
Ну, ні, ну це можливо.
І, типа, і ти можеш там свою аптечку електронну збирати. От це вона. Ти не знаєш, як він телефон залишив?
Може, не договорити?
Паша. А ось Паша. А он где физичку. Да, це Паша.
Чуєш, ідея яка? Тепер реально є шприці. Термін дії вже закінчився, так? А є реально продумок для собак, які поки на той термін, але собак це реально дуже. Ти їм тупо віддаєш, то реально постиш, ці організації заходять, завозять, знаєш, на шарик. Тобі вони нафіг не треба дивитися. Або лік, який ти точно не будеш використовувати. У мене пару ліків там за 115, по 200, знаєш, ти не будеш ними користуватися, вони тобі це допоможе.
Тобто у тебе ще і шерик.
Так. Ну реально фактично, хто знаходить, або хтось шукає і знаходить моє просто. Або за шарик, або реально за гривню. Ну тобі це нафіг не треба, так рано чи познайомитися. А ліки сам плюс останні кілька років. Якісь лікці ні. Так, а що, коли ти сьогодні йдеш?
Я ще планував сам посидіти покопати. Я думаю, що до 11.
Я колись тут в сторону жив, а там якого на селф збереться,
ні, воно як відбирається.
All right, we have our winners for where we're going to go today. We can grab a seat and we'll get this all figured out. Have everyone grab a seat and we'll get you on your way.
And the winner is...
All right, grab a seat, grab a seat. Grab a seat, grab a seat. Grab a seat. Find a seat. Thank you. Find a seat, guys. This is the real important part. I know it's late. We appreciate you sticking around, but we want to wrap this up. So we want to get the teams formed. All right. Is everyone feeling good? Are we feeling okay? We're still with us. Yay!
Guys, давайте займемо місця.
All right. So if I read off the name of your company, I need you to come up here. We are going to have you just remind us. So this is based on the voting. These are the top 8 teams. So if I read your name, I need you to come up. If you're the one who pitched it, we're gonna have you just give a 15-second summary of what you're doing. So Quick and Clean, number 18, come up. 15, the App Hatcher, please come up. Number 12, Content Guru, Sultan, if you want to come up, Sultan. Number 10, Anya and Aria, come on up. Number 9, Medical Friend, Max, come on up. Number 7, Recruiter, come on up. Number 5, Radio Like, come on up. Number 3, Mobile Nurse. All right, that is our crew. Can you guys can you each just grab yours? Who's number 3? Who's number 3? Who's the mobile nurse? Mobile nurse. Just hold that. Okay, we're gonna pitch in a second. Radio Like. Who's that? Radio Like. Who's Radio Like? Radio Like. Radio Like. Take that. Okay, Recruiter. Who's Recruiter? Recruiter. Perfect. Sorry. Medical Friend, Max. Cool. Number 10, Anya. Okay. Yep. Content Guru. Yep. App Hatcher. Okay. And Quick and Clean. Okay, you're all up here. In a second, I'm going to ask you to say 15-second summary of what you do, and then if you're looking for something specific after talking to people. All right, this is really important. Okay, pay attention. This is the end of the night, and this is really, really important. All right, so thank you all for participating in that process. It's kind of messy. Here's the thing. What we decide in the next 5 to 20 minutes is going to make or break your weekend. The team you choose to be on will have a direct effect on how fun or not fun the weekend is. So these are the teams that we ended up with. in terms of votes. If there's a couple of you out there that are frustrated because maybe your idea didn't make it, like we said, if you want to round up a team of at least 2, you're certainly welcome to do it, but these are the ones that won with the votes. So we want everyone in here to join one of these teams tonight to make a decision. And then the only thing that you need to do tonight for sure is you need to make a sign with your name, the number of your team, the members, and the problem, and you have to go find an office space for the work for the weekend. So let me, can we bring that forward? So team idea people. So once you've sort of formed your team, we need you to sign up for an office space. There are 8 teams. There are clearly not 8 offices, so some of them you'll have to share. I'll let you work that out.
And I'm gonna double that in, like, translate it.
Yep, go.
Окей, значить, дивіться, зараз просто всі члени команд повторять свої ідеї, ми послухаємо ці ідеї, потім ми порахуємо, скільки ідей, потім ви далі продовжуєте спілкуватися, ми порахуємо, скільки кожна ідея набрала голосів, і визначимо на основі цього, які ідеї отримують, які ідеї виходять в фінал, тому що у нас сформовано більше 18 ідей зараз, і команд буде менше. Ті, чия ідея не пройшла, вони можуть приєднатися до інших команд, тобто це не проблема, це окей. І коли команди сформовані, ви просто напроти спейсу пишете назву своєї команди, і таким чином ми чесно займаємо рівномірно всі спейси. Якщо вам буде недостатньо столів, ми знайдемо столи. От. І це все. Зараз просто ми почуємо ще раз ідеї.
Cool. Any questions? Okay, so what will happen next is each person will, 15 seconds, will share again what the idea is, and then they're going to stand in different parts around the room, and then once they get done pitching, we need you to go see if you can find a team, and if at the end of the night you don't have one, come talk to one of the organizers, but we would really hope that you could find a team that would be a good fit for you, chance to meet new people, try new things, take some risks, and it will be very fun if you join a team. So who should go first? I'm just going to start on this end. So just 15 seconds, and then if you need anything particular you're recruiting, remind us what it is.
Хочу добавить, что мобильная медсестра – это приложение, которое решает первую задачу, которую мы хотим решить. В перспективе нам обязательно нужно такое же мобильное приложение для врачей, которое будет делать назначение пациенту для того, чтобы он потом его выполнял. То есть это первая века телемедицины. Точно так же в перспективе, если вы пошли сдавать анализы, то результаты анализа должны прийти вам в мобильное приложение, а также прийти вашему доктору для того, чтобы вам не встречаться лишний раз. То есть это первые шажочки к перспективе электронной медицинской карты, которую все так ждут, в особенности врачи, и телемедицины, то есть возможность удаленно сопровождать пациента.
All right, so I'm going to have you stand maybe just in back there.
Я еще кратко сразу же приглашаю в наш проект команду с мобильной аптечкой, потому что это нам очень близкий союзный проект.
We merged. Okay, there's 2 groups. One, what is it? What's the name? Okay, pharmacy app. I'm gonna call it pharmacy app. So just have you. So like it's really important that all the people that have ideas stick around. Don't just run off because we gotta, we need to form a team. So just hang out in the back there if you want to be on the pharmacy app. Okay, I think we're gonna time this just to. Okay.
Алло. Да, в общем, скажу буквально 2 слова. Я не забыл про тебя. В общем, какая идея? Как только мы наводим порядок у себя в домашней аптечке, у нас появляется возможность помогать людям. Мы видим, что препараты, которые мы купили за 200 гривен, мы не будем пользоваться, мы постим. Мы постим, и люди находят эти препараты, мы отдаем им или бесплатно, или там за гривну.
All right. Medical friend, all right. Cool.
Я очень симпатична. В скором будущем мы не будем работать в одном и том же городе, мы будем много путешествовать. И что мы предлагаем услугу door-to-door cleaning. Ребята, давайте мы облегчим вашу жизнь, будем стирать ваши вещи, привозите ваши вещи.
All right, our timer did it great. All right. So I'll let you stand up here because you're timing. Victor, you want to go next? or Pavel? Go for it.
Я рассказывал вам идею, но она получилась не очень внятной. Я скажу теперь о 3 преимуществах. Первое. У этой идеи уже есть деньги, мы ничего не изобретаем. То есть по этому рынку уже ходят деньги. Второе. Мы учим людей зарабатывать дистанционно и по-честному. Рекрутеры. Мы можем воспитать рекрутера, например, у какого-то человека с физически ограниченными возможностями. И третье. Я забыл, что должно быть. Нам нужны не только программисты, мы очень заинтересованы в маркетологах.
All right, Victor, I'm going to have you kind of stand back in that corner. All right. Oops, sorry. Pavel, I think you're next. Oh, you're doing something there. You can't be on both teams, so you can give away an idea if you want.
Итак, номер 1 это все-таки отзывы. Мы предлагаем сделать сервис отзывов такой, чтобы людям было легче выбрать. То есть агрегатор отзывов, и для магазинов это сервис, чтобы они могли у себя размещать бюджет и публиковать отзывы все в одном месте. Для них это будет плюс, для пользователей плюс. Так, значит, номер 2, FunFood, который я только что придумал, это сервис, который позволяет вам жаловаться или наоборот говорить хорошие слова и комплименты администрации магазина. Администрация магазина хочет знать о том, насколько полезен их ресторан, а пользователи хотят высказаться. Всем будет это выгодно.
Okay. Pavel, we're going to be staying kind of back in that corner. All right. Seitan?
Да. На данный момент реально существует спрос на качественный контент, особенно сейчас многие фрилансерские сайты не решают проблему локальных языков, и аудитория, естественно, действительно очень большая. Несмотря на это, кстати, у нас есть другой проект, который в следующем месяце будем в Лондоне запускать. Нам интересно сотрудничать с специалистом, обращайтесь. Спасибо.
All right, so you should be thinking about which team you might want to join, or if you have questions for the idea person. We're going to do that just as we finish these last couple pitches.
Поднимите руку, кто умеет делать десктоп-приложения и разбираться в маркетинге. Десктоп-приложения и маркетинг. Маркетинг, контент. Мы делаем сеть для продвижения мобильных приложений, и нам очень нужны десктоп-программисты и маркетологи, сейлзы, контентчики.
All right, Vlad, I'm going to have you stand kind of right somewhere in here. Okay, next up.
Первый клиент, ему нужен контентчик. Так что это твой.
Радио лайк. Нравится песня, лайкаем, потом тебе она сама подсовывается и другие похожие. Нужны люди, которые знают, что такое HTTP-GET, умеют его сделать программно, а также фронтенд разработчики, мобильных application разработчики, которые там на Сенче пишут на другой какой-то фигне под разные. Спасибо.
Okay. I'll have you stand, just hang out here. Anya, you're up.
Ребят, не буду умных вещей говорить. На самом деле, каждый человек хочет найти себе пару, и наш сайт позволит просто методом подбора, электронного подбора. Также будет VIP-услуга, звонок и свидание. Да, скрытое свидание. Да, VIP-услуга, на самом деле, это просто свидание, которое будет, вот тебе позвонили, вы друг друга не видите, не знаете, встречаетесь, и все круто, и у вас и получается.
I wasn't passionate. I give you credit for being passionate. All right, we'll have the two of you. We'll have you guys. We'll have you stay. Well, actually, you can stay there. All right, raise your hand if you have an idea. If you are one of our team leaders at this point. Okay, look around, see who you want to talk to. Yes, that's right.
Я хочу создать серию игр для детей младшего возраста, причем серию игр для детей. То есть это 12 игр в год, наверное, будет выпускаться. Простых и очень быстрых.
Can I have Max, can I have you come over? Just sit in that chair. That'll be your corner. All right. Does everybody have a good sense of what they're going to do over the next 10, 15 minutes here? Have a chat. Find yourself a team. If you want to form around another idea, that's fine, but you have to have at least 2 people. But really would encourage you to make teams equal size, so not 20 people on one team. Okay? Let's go and have a conversation and form our teams. Oh, wait, question. We would like to keep the teams less than probably 6 or 7. If it's bigger than that, we have to rethink because the rooms aren't so big. It would be better if you keep it like 4 or 5 or less. Okay, go for it.
Yeah, they can start working at this point, because there's 20
Якщо у вас є журнал, ви запасуєтеся, можна піти глянути, які кімнати передивитися. Краще бути тут, не виходити, тобто не роздягалися.
А я з тобою.
Зараз я скажу таку штуку.
Маленький апдейт. У кого червоний бейдж, той девелопер, у кого зелений бейдж, той дизайнер, у кого жовтий бейдж, той бізнес-гай, у кого синій, той ментор. Просто ремайндер.
Так, червоний, червоний.
Кто не скачет? Это шпионы 10 лет не могли поймать, как раз, да?
Ну, короче, у нас пропорция идеально, типа 30-30.
The idea, the final 8 idea is pretty good. What do you think?
Just let me like remind the ideas.
It's hard to keep track.
How many of them will?
8.
I think we should like cross on the campus that we have all the teams. We should like cross the ones down.
Yeah.
to be clear, because I want to post like I want to post the basic events. 8. Okay, so the thing with the games is good. Like the guy who proposed to make games for children is good.
I like the washing app.
Yeah, washing app is good, but like Tanya, she's one organizer, so she could. Actually, I wanted to make something for myself too, but like
you're gonna have that conversation with them.
yeah. But I want to not about the washing. Right? I wanted to put in my idea, like, but I'm sure I will make it on the hackathon because
you should attend the Start Weekend when you're not there, like we're not running it.
Yeah. I want to set up the Startup Weekend in Kyiv. Yeah. So we had it in Kyiv, we had it in Odessa, and we want to make it in Kyiv. I lose Startup Odessa. I just jumped to Odessa. I won this one. It was great. Like, the location was it was like the location of the office in which we made Startup Weekend Odessa was like, if you're going like to the right side balcony, you see all the football stadium, the soccer stadium, and you're going to the stadium actually from the balcony. Wow! If you're going to the left side balcony, you're into the kitchen and you see the sea view.
Nice place.
Locacja była bomba.
I'll come to that one.
Andy, do you want some food, snacks, or
Well,
water?
just wait till it's done, then I'll eat that. I'm happy.
That's your water standing out over there.
No, I'll have water.
Like you didn't drink it at all.
This part's always great. This is the hardest part of the whole thing. It's like once you get teams, you're fine. It's a good group.
Just saying, like, we got whatever the next step so I'm saying that their new approach is that that's fine, like rock festivals, I'm learning to develop and how things that they here. I find that the next yours is the oil floor.
All right, I'm checking in. I'm just checking in. How are we doing? Are there still people looking for a team? Are there people looking for a team? All right, we need more members over here. More members, we're recruiting. Okay, who is still looking for a team? Anybody looking for a team?
Хто ще досі шукає команду, підійдіть, ми оголосимо в мікрофон.
Ребята, программисты, бэкэнд, фронтенд. В общем, веб-разработка.
Хто хоче попрацювати з людиною, яка обслуговує eBay? Хто хоче попрацювати в команді з людиною, яка обслуговує eBay і працює в Magento? Потрібні девелопери. Хто хоче, ось Макс.
Медична сестра сіла всім дивом. Поглотила.
Дивись, ти можеш не відчинути. Not eight of them, but we can. So how would it break down like this? Yeah, I'll get Maybe let's not sit down, but everybody who gets from their team, they should go here.
I think if you sit down, we'll just tell them the next step. We've achieved that. Because what they need to do then is pick a work area off there and go there and then make a sign. They basically need to get this.
Окей, guys. Давайте всі, хто сформував команду, запам'ятаємо, в чиїй ви зараз команді. Сядемо зараз і будемо робити наступні кроки. Ми будемо просуватися в робочі зони зараз. Той, хто сформував команду, сідаємо. Поки що робочі зони ми не займаємо. Ми зараз, ті, хто сформував команду, ми просто сідаємо і зараз будуть...
Уже все заканчивается.
Я лучше guys speak Ukrainian, by the way. You can feel the difference, Russian Ukrainian. Классная идея, ладно. Я скорее. Do you have a jet lag? So you want to sleeping like this night, right?
Guys, ми хочемо вже розформувати команди і відправити команди працювати. Тому давайте ті, у кого є команда, ми сідаємо зараз. Ми всі зараз сідаємо, видаємо кожній команді величезний листок і відправляємо працювати. Просто щоб ми розуміли.
Чи це просто якщо людина не виходить, то її не пускають.
Ну, то бывает у меня проблема там какая-то.
Даже хто знає.
В принципе, одежда и солдат.
Можна виходити, а може
Кен Робинсон. Он говорит, когда моя жена на кухне готовит, она смотрит за детьми, красит потолок, делает там micro-surgery, а говорит, а когда when I cook eggs, door, my phone is switched off, and my wife said, come on, Eric, give me a minute, I'm trying to fry eggs.
Мені є прохання. Скажи, щоб всі сіли просто.
Минуточку внимания, пожалуйста, господа. Минуточку внимания, господа. Тихо, 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 тихо. Тихо. Всем тихо. Всем тихо. Всем тихо. Всем тише. Тишина. 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 Карпован. Эй, Карпован. Карпован. Пните кто-нибудь Карпован. Карпован. Всем нужно сесть. Вот, это был сигнал к тому, что всем нужно присесть. Вежливое предложение присесть, занять ваши места согласно купленным билетам. Спасибо, что вы нас услышали. Рады будем вас видеть снова. Командир корабля, экипаж желает приятного полета. Have a nice flight.
All right. How are we doing? Let me just check in. Are there teams that are still in need of some people? Okay. And are there people still in need of some teams? Okay. Which teams still are looking for people? I'm actually looking for people. Okay, how many teams are we at now? If you are the leader of a team and you still got people, raise your hand. How many, raise them high. Just one per team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're at 6 teams now, so we lost the 7. 7. We have 7 teams now. Okay. Who is still looking for a team? Like who has they have not joined a team?
Эмиль.
Антисемиты.
I'm glad it's like
Окей, тоді таке питання. Хто сформував команду? У них все окей. Капітан цієї команди, підніміть руку. Да. От, they are ready, they are fully formed. Yeah, so they are ready to go.
3 teams are ready to go? 3? 4 teams. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. All right, so we're running a little, we started a little late, so we're running late, and I'd like to send people home so you can rest. Each team has to pick a work area. There's 7 teams. There's 5 rooms, but one of them is like this room, so you can spread out. So every team, before you leave tonight, pick a room. Okay. So can I? Okay. All right. So last task for your teams. Yeah, one moment. I need you to make, each team needs to submit tonight. You need to make a sign. Team. You need name.
Окей, я дублюю те, що каже Енді. Значить, кожна команда, яка сформована, перед тим, як піти працювати, ви берете оцей величезний ватман, який лежить під дошкою, і пишете там назву вашої команди, хто є в вашій команді, значить, яку проблему ви вирішуєте, описано одним реченням. Для того, щоб всі розуміли, яка ви команда і над чим ви працюєте. Ну, в тому числі і ми розуміли. От, тому перед тим, як піти, будь ласка, візьміть ватман і там нехай капітан команди або вся команда напише просто по цим пунктам все, і не забудьте відмітити, в якій кімнаті ви будете працювати. От.
Cool. Exactly what he said. So every team needs to make a sign, has the name of your team, the members of your team, and then the problem you're solving, or if you want one sentence summary, which you will put on Facebook. that make sense? One sentence summary on your sign, then take the sign and stick it on the door to your room, and then we will sign up. The room sign up will be here, and make sure you put the full name of which room so you can check your rooms out. Who's undecided on the team? We have one MVP that is trying to pick a team. Anyone else need a team? Okay, so you get to call the shots. Highest bidder. Any other questions related to this? Thank you all for sticking around a little later than planned. The doors open tomorrow at 8 a.m. We start at 9 a.m., right?
So the breakfast is 9, but the doors are open.
The doors are open at 8 if you want to meet early. Breakfast, and we start at 9 a.m. If you are really excited and you want to keep talking tonight, the 3 things you can think about are just to brainstorm about the idea, to think about it, to pick 3 priorities. What's the priority we will try to do this weekend, because you can't build everything. And then to figure out who will do what. Do we have a developer, a designer, a customer discovery? Only if you want to tonight. It's a little late, but if you're excited. So just tonight, what are we doing? Sleeping. Before sleeping, we're picking an office, and then we're making a sign, team name, members, problem, or summary statements. Okay, and what time tomorrow morning will we start? What time tomorrow? Breakfast is what time? 9 a.m.
Yeah, and
anything else?
Дивіться, ще раз проясню один момент. Зараз от без 15:11, тобто, якщо ви зараз виходите, то ви вже не можете зайти. Якщо ви залишаєтеся, ви можете бути тут до 8, ви можете бути до ранку, і о 8 ранку можна вже буде виходити звідси. Після 11 вийти можна, але зайти назад вже не можна. Ті, хто не знайшов собі команду, можуть залишитися і допомогти один одному сформувати команду. А якщо ви соромитеся, то ви можете запостити на Facebook, що ви вільні для приєднання до якоїсь команди. І команда вас знайде. Особливо, якщо ви дизайнер. Список всіх команд буде опублікований на Facebook-івенті сьогодні.
Слушай, где твой нейм-тег? А ты кто? Чем занимаешься? Они знают.
А де у нас червоні?
Тут немає. Це своє ім'я ще. Можешь пожалуйста?
Андрій, тримай цю штуку. Можеш тут написати. Це я відірвав, ну, коротше. Дивись, тут напишеш своє ім'я. От, і тобі зараз буде стікер червоний. Можна зараз за тобі червоний стікер. Це значить, що ти правильно. Ну, всі будуть знати, що ти робиш. Ну, от, ідеалі клеїш на себе, або клеїш на ноут, або клеїш на щось. От зараз можна прямо, ти можеш написати. Як тебе зовут? Ну, ніхто не забороняв просити у друзів зробити дизайн. Ну, у нас був випадок, коли у нас Android Application робили на аутсорсі, тому що у людей не було девелоперів. Типа, вот если стикер, можешь прилепить его просто вот так. Я зараз не пізнав.
Ти ще жива?
Ну дивись, ти
Я можу поїхати в один із ну, щоб планчити. Кажу, ну, в плані, якщо планчити, треба буде я один із
неділю ми будемо
можу 18.
збирати назві команд фінальні, які вже вирішили.
Треба на 10-ту.
Is stream still there?
Probably.
Oops.
We were kind of talking, you know, personal stuff. It was like, oops.
I can't imagine people are watching this. I've never done it in my life. I don't understand the pitches, so it's sort of weird. Because I don't, I get a sense of what they're about. It's hard to sort of judge. Because I keep on like, is it going well?
Yeah, it was going great. Like the people was just into their ideas, into their pitches. So everybody was fine. Good, really fine. Okay. It wasn't rush, because it's always a rush. Well, we started a half hour late, so we went ahead. You're very good yourself. You do a lot of speaking or public speaking. You think you do a good job. Always done, but like just a little bit. Like you're good. Just
I can't even understand what you're saying. You just have like you make people want to listen to you. I don't know what the word is.
I am an observer. If there is an interesting comment, previous hackathon, I spent the most time after hackathon eating the shoes. So, yeah, I think I will try to speak with several students to decide because it's most of fun goes after the hackathon. It's the time to decide.
Опять стикеры? А ты что, стикеры? Да, сейчас. Я до конца
Tomorrow we should get some tape because those things, we're gonna have to stop them myself.
I think they're.
They kind of stick. Be back there.
Yeah?
We're gonna have to.
Oh yeah.
Got it. But way better than that.
I'm gonna turn off the stream. Я не знаю, але треба подивитися просто по кабінету.